discovery could rewrite everything you thought you knew about the past. Imagine a rusty, unremarkable lump of metal, dragged from the ocean floor, hiding a secret so profound it challenges the very timeline of human progress. This isn't a sci-fi thriller. It's real. Over 2,000 years ago, someone built a machine so advanced it shouldn't exist. But it does. And its story will leave you questioning. This is a tale of the world's oldest computer, and it's packed with twists that'll keep you hooked until the end. Astronomers, mathematicians, maybe even philosophers, huddled in a workshop around 150 to 100 BCE. These weren't primitive stargazers. They were masterminds crafting a device that could map the heavens. The Antikythera mechanism, as it's now called, wasn't the work of one person, but a team of geniuses whose names are lost to time. Were they elite scholars guarding sacred knowledge, or navigators building tools to conquer the seas? The mystery of their identity pulls us in, because whoever they were light years ahead of their era. At first glance, it looked like junk, a corroded, greenish lump the size of a shoebox, encrusted with 2,000 years of ocean grime. But inside, a masterpiece. 30 bronze gears, some with teeth so tiny they defy ancient craftsmanship, work together like a cosmic clock. Turn a crank, and it tracked the sun, moon, and 5 known planets: Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. It predicted eclipses, mapped zodiac signs, and even timed the Olympic Games. A tiny ball, half black, half white, spun to show the moon's phases. This wasn't just a tool. It was a handheld planetarium, a 2,000-year-old analog computer. But here's the kicker. Nothing like it appeared again for over a millennium. What was it for, and why was it so unique? Fast forward to 1901, off the tiny Greek island of Antikythera. Sponge divers, hunting for treasure in the Mediterranean, stumbled upon a Roman shipwreck, sunken since the 1st century BC. Among the statues, coins, and jewelry, they found this unassuming lump. Ignored at first, it sat in a museum until 1902, when archaeologist Valerio Stays noticed something odd: gears, real mechanical gears. By the 2000s, X-rays and CT scans revealed its secrets, and in 2021, a team from University College London built a working model. Each breakthrough, from 1901 to today, peeled back layers of mystery that's still unfolding. When will we uncover the full truth? The shipwreck off Antikythera is more than a grave. It's a time capsule. This device was likely on a trade route, maybe headed for Rome or a Greek city. But where did the knowledge behind it vanish to? After this machine, the trail goes cold. No upgrades, no copies, no sequels. Was it lost in the Roman conquest of Greece around 146 BCE, when cities burned and libraries crumbled? Or was it elite tech, kept secret by a select few? Some say more devices are out there, mislabeled in museum vaults or buried in undiscovered wrecks. Divers in 2012 and 2015 found new artifacts at the site, hinting at untold secrets still submerged. Where are the others, and will we ever find them? Here's where it gets heavy. The Antikythera mechanism isn't just a cool gadget. It's proof that human progress isn't a straight line. These ancient Greeks had technology so advanced, it rivaled devices from the 1800s. Yet, after this, the world plunged into the Dark Ages. Why? Did war erase the knowledge? Did natural disaster wipe out the workshops? Or was bronze, a precious metal, melted down for swords and statues, leaving no trace? The mechanism's existence forces us to ask, what else did we lose? And more chillingly, could we lose it all again? This device is a warning, a reminder that genius can vanish, and history can forget. This is the part that'll blow your mind. The mechanism's gears weren't slapped together. They were engineered with precision that stuns modern experts. One gear, with exactly 223 teeth, matches the Saros cycle for predicting eclipses. Another tracks Venus's orbit over centuries. Greek inscriptions, barely visible, describe planetary movements. How did they calculate this without telescopes or computers? How did they craft gears so fine without modern tools? Scientists rebuilt it using 3D models, proving it worked flawlessly. But the bigger question lingers. How did they know so much, and why didn't it spark a technological revolution? Now, let's crank up the intrigue. How does something this smart just disappear? Maybe it was an accident. Maybe wars, collapses, or even deliberate secrecy erased this knowledge. They wonder, what other machines, what other geniuses were lost? The mechanism isn't just a relic. It's a clue to a forgotten chapter of humanity. And here's what keeps you watching. What if there's more out there? What if another wreck, another rusty lump, holds the key to an even bigger secret? The gut punch, solving the mystery, losing the dream. You'd think cracking this puzzle would feel like a victory. Scientists have mapped every gear, decoded every inscription, and built working replicas. We know it's real. We know it's brilliant. But instead of celebration, there's a hollow ache. Why? Because this device shows how far we could have gone, and didn't. If the Greeks had this tech 2,000 years ago, why didn't it lead to clocks, telescopes, or computers? Why did progress stall for centuries? The truth hits like a punch. Something broke the chain. A war, a fire, a collapse. Something erased the path forward. And that's the real mystery. Not how it worked, but why it stopped mattering. The Antikythera mechanism isn't just a dusty artifact. It's a mirror reflecting our own fragility. It shows what humans can achieve and how easily it can slip away. But every year, divers return to the wreck. Scientists scan museum shelves for mislabeled relics. Somewhere, maybe in a sunken ship or a forgotten vault, another piece of this puzzle is waiting. Will we find it? Will it rewrite history again? Stick around, because the next discovery could change everything. And that's the haunting truth. The Antikythera mechanism doesn't just challenge history. It dares us to rethink everything we thought we knew about the arc of human progress. It's not just a marvel of ancient engineering. It's a whisper from the past, asking why such brilliance appeared and then vanished without a trace. Was it a glimpse of a lost golden age? A lone spark in the darkness before centuries of silence? Or was it part of something much bigger? Something we've barely begun to uncover? This isn't just about gears and dials. It's about the fragile thread that connects knowledge across time. It's about how easily that thread can snap, and how much is lost when it does. The Antikythera mechanism is a reminder that human brilliance has always existed, but so have war, ignorance, greed, and chaos. And unless we learn from this ancient enigma, we risk repeating the same tragic cycle. Discovery, wonder, then silence. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through time. If this story made you think, stirred your curiosity, or shook your view of history, don't just scroll away. Hit like, subscribe, and tap that bell so you won't miss the next story that might just change your world.